Hello students, welcome to Sri Academy online platform. Students, today we start our lecture with social science. In our previous lecture, we study about history, the basic concept of history. And in this video lecture, we discuss the syllabus of class 6. Before discussing the syllabus, students, we are concluding our previous lecture, which is about in the basic concept of history, and we divided it in three main parts, which is prehistory, proto-history, and history. And students, Indian history is divided into three parts. First is ancient history, and then medieval Indian history, and modern Indian history. The time period of ancient history is from the beginning to 12th century. CE means on that day I taught you. CE means current era. Okay, means from the beginning to 1200. You can say AD or CE. AD means Anno Domini and CE means current era. And our medieval Indian history starts from 1200 to 1757, means after the attack of Muhammad Ghori to the 1757, means the Battle of Plassey. And then modern history started from the Battle of Plassey, means 1757 to 1947, means when East India Company, when British rule came to India. Okay, clear? In class 6 we study about ancient Indian history. In class 7 we study about medieval Indian history, and in class 8 we study about modern Indian history. So we are in class 6, that's why we study about ancient Indian history. Okay, now we start the syllabus. Students, in your book social science, there is three main divisions. First is history, and then geography, and then civics. Okay, we discuss the syllabus of history at first. Why study history is the first point, which is discussed in the previous lecture, means the basic concept of history. Okay, first chapter is what, where, how, and when. What, where, how, and when means what is the event and where it happened, how it happened, and when it happened. Students, जब हम किसी भी घटना के बारे में सुनते हैं तो हम पूछते हैं कि क्या हुआ, कहाँ हुआ, कैसे हुआ और क्यों हुआ, पूछते हैं ना. सपोज दैट कोई वॉर हुआ तो हम लोग पूछेंगे ना कि क्या हुआ. अच्छा, तो पता चला वॉर हुआ. फिर पूछेंगे कहाँ हुआ, तो प्लेस बताया जाएगा. कैसे हुआ, तो रीज़न बताया जाएगा. और क्यों हुआ, सॉरी, व्हेन मीन्स कब हुआ, टाइम पीरियड. मीन्स we study about in this chapter what, where, how, and when. Second one is from hunting, gathering to growing food. Means in this chapter we study about the starting of human lives. And then the third chapter is of in the earliest cities. In this chapter we study about Indus Valley civilization, which is the first civilization of India. In the fourth chapter, what books and burials tells us. In this chapter we study about the Vedic period, the Vedic cultures, and later Vedic period. After that, in fifth chapter, we study about kingdoms, kings, and pilgrims. Means in this chapter, we study about 16 Mahajanpadas. New questions and ideas is the sixth chapter, and seventh chapter is the emperor who gave up war. In this chapter, we study about Asoka. Eighth chapter is vital villages, thriving towns. Ninth is traders, kings, and pilgrims. 10th is new empires and kingdoms. 11th is buildings, paintings, and books. Means from 8th to 11th chapter, mostly we study about the society and culture. Okay. And after history, we study about geography. In geography, the earth in the solar system, we study about globe, latitudes and longitudes, motions of the earth, maps, major domains of the earth, major landforms of the earth, our country, India, means the physical map of India. Eighth chapter is India, its climate, vegetation, and wildlife. We study in this chapter. After that, civics. First chapter is understanding diversity. Means what is diversity? Second is diversity and discrimination. Third is what is government. Fourth is key elements of a democratic government. What is the key element of a democratic government is discussed in chapter 4. Panchayati Raj is discussed in chapter 5. In chapter 6, rural administration. 7th, urban administration. 8th, rural livelihood. And in 9th, urban livelihood. Okay? Okay. Today we start from history. The first chapter, what, where, how, and when. Okay. What can we know about past? Where did people live? How can we know about past? In the slide you can see a boy is thinking, what can we know about past? Where did people live? How can we know about past? Okay, now I elaborate it more. How can we know about past is the first question. हम अपने पास्ट के बारे में कैसे जान सकते हैं, क्योंकि हम देखे तो है नहीं, वी आर नॉट at that time. How we get information of that time? Where did people live? When we don't know how to build houses, how to build buildings, then where people live? How can we know about past is the third question. How can we know? कैसे हम जानेंगे? What can we know about the past? There are several things we can find out: what people ate, the kinds of clothes they wore, the houses in which they lived. We can find out the lives of hunters, herders, farmers, rulers, merchants, priests, craftspersons, artists, musicians, and scientists. We can also find out about the games children played, the stories they heard, the plays they saw, the songs they sang. Where did people live? Students, here you can see the the physical map of the subcontinent. This is a map of South Asia, including the present countries of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka, and the neighboring countries of Afghanistan, Iran, China, and Myanmar. South Asia is often called a subcontinent because, although it is smaller than a continent, it is very large and it is separated from the rest of Asia by seas, hills, and mountains. Here, here you can see the Kirthar Hills, here Suleiman Hills, here Thar means Rajasthan, Thar Desert, here Son River. Son River. We are living in Sonbad. Here is Son River. You can see in the map. Here is Ganga. Here is Garo Hills. And students, at first I explain the map like this. Means here in map, this side is east, west, north, and south. Means in the western subcontinent of India, here is Kirthar, Suleiman Hills, Indus River. We are studying in the I think third chapter. And this is Vindhyan ranges, which is divided North India to South India. Here is the Vindhyan ranges. You can see the here is Deccan and here is Western Ghats. This Ghats is called Western Ghats and this Ghats is called Eastern Ghats. This Ghats. Okay. Here is Bay of Bengal. Here Andaman Nicobar and Nicobar Island. Here is Arabian Sea. Here is Lakshadweep. Here is Sri Lanka. Here in the southern part. Here is China, students. China. China. Here is China, and you know one thing that India is a southern part of South Asia. When you see in a globe, then you found India in the southern part of Asia. Suleiman and Kirthar are western hills of Himalaya. Here you can see Suleiman and Kirthar hills are western part of Himalaya. These are the natural barriers which separate Indian subcontinent from West Asia. See students, this is the physical map of Indian subcontinent. Okay, this is all that you can find out in the here is Jhelum River, here is Satluj. Okay, when you draw this map, you got you a very sharp imagination of your continent. Okay, the next slide is of important dates. The beginning of agriculture means when people used to do agriculture before 8,000 years ago. Means 8,000 years ago. You can write it like 8,000 either 8,000 years ago or 8,000 BC, before Christ. The first sites on the Indus means the first civilization of India 4,700 years ago, means this is also a BC. Sites in the Ganga Valley, a big kingdom in Magad 25 years ago, it is also of BC. The present about 2000 AD RCE. Here AD CE, both are same. AD means Anno Domini, CE means current era, BC means before Christ. Okay. The next slide is task for today. Sketch the physical map of the subcontinent in your notebook. Read the first chapter and point out the problems. Students, you download the NCERT book and then you read the first chapter and point out your problem and ask in the comment box. Okay, thank you students. Have a nice day.